Hello and welcome to a new video. Apologize if the audio is a bit off. I'm still trying to get used to this new mic I've gotten here. Um, so I wanted to make a video on something completely different. I wanted to make a video on the National Socialists, Spanish broad, Isabel, whatever her last name is. I'm not sure. Not even sure her name is Isabel, to be completely honest, and how I'm 90% sure that she's an FBI agent by now, but something happened to me and my girlfriend that I just had to talk about. It's probably happened to other Danes as well. I hope maybe in the future, if some other Danish people are watching this video, you can attest to it in the comments below, but maybe not. Maybe probably no one's going to watch this. But to really tell you how this affected me and my life, I'm going to have to tell you a bit of a story first. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year now, and a couple of months into the relationship, I made a joke that I found very funny. Really didn't, but essentially I said that I would probably have to find a black girlfriend soon because the state's not going to allow a white couple. Now, she doesn't understand Globohomo agenda quite as well as I do. I have explained. So she knew what I was talking about. Now, of course, this was an absurd claim. That's why it's funny. It would never happen, right? I mean, it would never happen. The state can mandate who you're dating, right? So, flash forward to last weekend, or maybe the weekend before that. I don't quite remember, honestly. It's Saturday. We're at her brother's and his wife's house and their kids. So Saturday, 8 o'clock in the evening, primetime TV, all right? There's a nice family quiz show that's about to start. It's at its commercial break right before it starts. So we're sitting there, we're talking, we're not really paying too much attention to what's going on the big screen. And I guess it's not a commercial or really an advertisement. I guess it's a public service announcement because it's not really a product that it's advertising. But something comes on screen and it catches my attention because there's a nice white couple, a young white couple, on a couch, and I think, wow, that's something new. That's nice. And they're all lovey-dovey, right? They're having a nice time. It's probably a Sunday evening. They're watching some TV. There's a movie in the background. They're not watching it. They're kissing romantically, not sexually, sharing a bag of sweets between them. And in comes an older gentleman. Looks a little Jewish, not that that matters, of course. Why would that matter? Well, it doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't. It doesn't matter that he's Jewish. And he starts harping on about the old folk from Greenland back in the day, many, many years ago, many moons ago, that apparently died out due to inbreeding because there were very, very few people. I don't remember the number that he said. Maybe a few thousand people. There were very, very few people. It's not a big island, and it's a pretty shitty place to live. So a couple of thousand people, let's say, who died out due to inbreeding. Now, if you're smart, you can probably figure out where this is going. So he looks at the white couple. They're now paying attention to him because he's interfering with their lives, as Globohomo tends to do. And he says something along the lines of that this can also happen to the Danish people, even though, we're 5 million by 5 point something million, if not 6 by now, that this can happen to us as well. We can die out due to inbreeding. And I don't remember the line perfectly, and I have not been able to find this advertisement again, but he says something along the lines of, so you should probably pick something more ... exotic, he says to the white couple. Now, that really caught me off guard, I have to say. Primetime TV Globohomo is a new thing. I'm used to seeing shit on social media, in video games, movies, TV shows, but to have a public service announcement, you know what? I guess it is an advertisement. It's an advertisement for for black people. I guess, you know, we had mail order Russian brides. Now we have state-mandated black folk. I think America already tried that, and it didn't work all that well. But I guess now they're sex slaves. But yeah, obviously I was a bit perplexed as to what I had just seen, and I had to look at my girlfriend to see, did I just zone out and get to the twilight zone and see something that's not real? But judging by her reaction, which was, I think it was a mixture of that awkward laugh you do when you don't know how to react to things, and then trying to calm me down because she knew, she knew that was bad. That was incredibly Jewish. And I think the worst thing about this is that this was on Danish Radio 1, I believe it was. Anyway, which is owned by the state, I believe. At least part of it is paid by taxes. So I partly paid to have someone think of this idea, write this idea, pitch this idea, cast for this idea, some people to act in this idea, to edit it, to produce it, to put it out in the TV, in TV. I essentially helped pay for that. That's cucked. That's really cucked. I feel cucked. I feel real cucked. No, but seriously, the it's baffling. It's baffling when you make an absurd claim and it comes to pass. I barely even want to talk about him because he's kind of a faggot, but I feel like that's what Sam Hyde probably thinks about whenever he thinks back to his 2070, what was it called? Paradigm shift, I believe, the TED Talk thing he did with state mandated homosexuality. I've not been able to find this commercial anywhere. This advertisement, call it what you will. It is not gone from the internet, but I don't know what to search for. I've essentially been searching for DR1, which stands for Danish Radio 1, race mixing, but to no one's surprise, nothing really comes up. So if anyone can help me, that would be awesome. And again, if any Danish people can attest to this in the comments, I would love to see that it's not just my girlfriend and I that are going completely schizophrenic, because the ADL and Mossad are bullying us and custom making commercials to fuck with us. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, great night, whatever it is. I'll get back to making more videos. I have some things that I want to talk about. Again, the National Socialist Isabel there. There are some things that are a little strange. But yeah.